Hey guys, welcome back. Tales from the Booter. And you know what? Fucking found that fucking Game Crew game, didn't I? It's a good one as well. It's Wave Race Blue Storm. Yes, that was 99p. In case you watched or didn't watch the last video. Last part. Anyway, on to the Booter. It was fucking glorious. And it was big. And it was full. And I missed out on one thing. One item that I could, a hand on heart, say, bollocks, I missed that, and that was it. Everything else I thought I'd done alright. Didn't see anything, you know, sometimes when you go to these, you go to the booters all the time, you see sort of people walking around, so I didn't see any of that, so I didn't feel like I missed out on too much. I actually don't think I've done fucking really good. So, yeah, essentially it was a bit of a slow start, truth be told. What's the first thing I grabbed? Literally, I've done like one sort of row, I hadn't found anything. So the new sort of, because I'd got there and a few people already set up, because like I said, because it was so good weather, people must have been there early, like really early. And I was like, oh fuck. You know, you sort of panic a little bit because everyone's already in there. And because I hadn't been for weeks either. So I got the old urge a little bit, but yeah, so I sort of rocked up, did a quick sweep of the sort of bits that was there, and there was nothing. I thought, fucking hell, the lizards, he's had the lot. But then I got to the sort of the newer bit where people coming in, set up, and didn't see him lurking about. So I thought, actually, what the fuck, maybe it's just quiet. And there's a young couple, asked the lad, had he got any old game stuff? He went, oh yeah, we've got a Game Boy. No Game Boy, my dad give me it. I was like, oh great, so later on I'll be interested in that. He went, well, let me have a look in the van, and a little trick for you. Who was it? Keith the Host. A little trick for you. What I say to people, like he said, oh yeah, it's in the van, I love it. I said, look, do me a favour, please. Just put it to one side. If you find it, keep it in the van. I'll be back literally in 10 fucking minutes. Don't let anybody else have it. Would you do that for me? And he went like, yeah, fine. So true to his word, sort of went up a couple of rows or whatever, come back, and said, any look mate? He went, yeah, I've got the bag, but I can't find the Game Boy. I was like, oh, fucking hell. Because I had some PlayStation games as well. So he did a little bit of rooting, and essentially what he pulled out was a Game Gear, which has obviously seen better days. The screen's got a nick in it. I don't know if it's, it's got the covers, it's got a weird hooky, looking 95 in one cart. It's got both covers. I don't know if the caps are focked or anything, but I thought, well, worst case, if that front panel's had it, I've got one of them, sort that out, not a problem. So I had that, a couple of PlayStation games, nothing really stood up except for this one. Looks a very good game. I don't know anything about it. Usually this genre is usually quite good. So it's Tiny Toons Adventures, Buster and the Beanstalk. So he did me them, well actually, I was speaking to him and I went, oh, how much do you want from me? He goes, oh, you got to ask the missus. Fucking hell, she was alright. She was nice, but she weren't giving, you know, fucking, oh, she went, oh, £4. I got them for £3 at the end anyway. But I had a bit of a laugh and a joke with them. And she was getting bombarded because obviously she was doing all the deals, and the guy was sort of saying, oh, I think it's Laura, how much do you want for this, how much do you want for that? I said, look, you've got to fucking empower him, because otherwise you'll be run ragged all day. So yeah, £3 for them. I thought, that's not bad. You know, I mean, the PlayStation game I paid £1 for anyway. Then, oh, that was this deal here. I've seen one of my mates who does, like I said, he buys guitars and all that kind of shit. Asked him, how's it, you know, how are you getting on? Not much. I was like, fucking hell, typical. Literally walked past him, there's a woman putting these out, and I've seen his face looking at them, and I was like, fucking hell. So, she had a box of games, all like 360, PS3, and there was some DS, it was DS ones I saw. And he was like, as I walked past him, he turned back and he was looking at me, and he looked at the games, and I went, oh, let's have a look at them, and they're just like Mahjong-y type fucking shit. And I'd seen this box of games, and I was chatting to him about the box of games. I said, oh, how much are they? This, that, and the other. Where's the fucking game gone now? Oh, here it is. how much are they? Ooh, the bit different prices. I thought, fucking hell. So I said, look, what is it? Different prices based on 360 or PS3 or per game. So no, it's a bit per game. I looked through them. There was nothing that I really would have wanted. It was stuff like Assassin's Creed, which I've got on the PS3. There was some like motorbike cross game on the 360. Fucking usual shoot 'em in the face games, Call of Duty, Haze, well, I don't know, all that sort of shit. And there's one game in there, right? And I was kind of like trying to skirt around it. So I pulled it. I said, "Oh look, how much do you want for this one?" "Oh, I don't know." And to be fair, her mum was there, and the mum did me right dearly, because she was fucking umming and ahhing for ages. I mean, ages. Well, for me at Carboot, anything over 5 minutes is fucking ages because it's time being wasted. And she was going, "Oh, it cost me 45 quid. AD won't be happy if I sell it." And the mum was like, "Well, look, you bought it here. You might as well sell it. That's what you bought it for." And I was like, and she was like, I said, "Well, look, what do you want for it?" Because she was like, literally, fucking had no idea. Like, as in, she knew what its worth was, but she didn't know what to sell it for. And she was like, "Oh, I don't know what you think." And I went, "Well, £5." Just literally chucked it out there, £5. Ooh, and the mum was like, "Oh, you know what I'd do? I'd just have it." She said, "I'd come here to get rid of all my stuff." I said, "Why did you bring it if you're not going to sell it?" And I thought, "Yes, go mum, go mum." And I spent £5. And when I showed her the money, I went, £5. And she was like, "All right." And she sort of said about her boyfriend AD. I said, "Well, look," I said, "you'll sell all the rest of them." To be fair, she probably, and she did, because I went back, she'd sold them all. So people buy all them, fucking shoot you in the face. I said, "Just tell them you sold it as a job lot." So one of the good deals of the day is GTA 5 for £5. It's, like I said before to people, it's a game I've been looking. It's got all the map. It's not a collector's edition or anything like that. Everything's there. Check the disc, it's fine. It's 2 discs, so it's all there. It's a game I wanted to get. So the the fucking, not quite the retro goddess, but the booting goddess, she giveth and she taketh away. But today she was giving, and for a £5, that's a fucking steal. Obviously that's not going to see it, because that's staying with me in the collection. So I was on a bit of an up then. Yes, great. Walking along, and then again, bang, fucking seen it. Oh, she was just literally getting these out. Thought, right, I'll have a butcher's at that. Asked her how much it was. She said £7. I was like, fucking hell. Tried to cut it, bring it down. They said, "Oh, would you do a £5?" No. Then her mum was there as well. "We do a £5?" No. "We do 6?" No. "We do 7?" No. No, she wanted 7. Sorry. No, she wanted 8. She wanted 8. Sorry. So would you do 7? No. I said, "Would you do 9?" And then she went, "But I only asked you for 8. I said, "I know, but I'm just trying to catch your mum out in case." She said no again. Just having a laugh with them. So I grabbed, but when literally I looked at this, thought, okay, they ain't gonna budge on the price. And then I looked down and seen this on the table. So, "Oh, what about, you know, does this work?" She said, "Oh, it doesn't work." So I tell you what, do me the bundle for a £10. She's like, "All right then." So for a £10, I've got pink DS Lite, which the daughter is fucking wanting to have because it's pink. It's all there. It's all whatever. Because where I tried to get her down was, I said, all the games are just fucking brain training. They are all brain training. More brain training and brain your age and fucking I'll brain you bastards if you bring any more of these fucking brain games out. They're only the 2 that are not fucking brain games. I don't know what this is. Ping Pals. I don't know. And some shitty touch darts. And then the other thing was PSP. I don't know. She said it doesn't work. Don't know why it doesn't work yet. I'm not sure. But I thought, well, look, for a couple of quid, if the screen's okay, I've got that one back off of Scott. I could probably cobble together a working model, but yeah, I don't know. And what you've got to remember, these, you know, when you see the screen scratch, it's not. That is the front. That's a fascia. You can actually take that fascia off and replace it. It's just the outside plastic that gets scratched. And it comes with some demo. Literally, it just says demo. Marvel. So what is it? I've not looked at this. Okay, no. Columbia Pictures demo disc. I don't know what the fucking hell it is. Anyway, that was in it. So I thought that was alright. Oh yeah, DS come with a charger as well. I'd say the DS Lite I'm probably not going to keep. Even though the daughter wants it, I'm not going to fucking keep it. That would just be more funds to other stuff, i.e. PC Engine and some other bits and bobs that I've got in the pipeline with some of the tubers. Right, what do we get next? Ah, that was it. I had a load of DVDs, and I thought all it was. I asked him actually. I remember asking him earlier on. So he got any games? He said no. Fine, come past. There's piles and not a lot of piles and piles, but quite a good stack of fingers. And I looked across, and he went, "Oh, they're all games." He goes, "All PC games," and they weren't all PC games at all. There was a couple of PSP, well, and yeah, it's a couple of PSP and 1 or 2 PS3 games. So how much are they? It was all £1 each. So I thought, fuck it, I'm having these two. So for £1 each, I got Loco Roco on the PSP. It's all complete, it's all there, yada yada yada. Oh shit! And I've got Alice Madness Returns. I don't know. I remember there was a guy. What was his name? Summit McGee. He did the different version of Alice, didn't he? Preston, his name's not on here. But anyway, it's the alternate version of Alice in Wonderland, isn't it? Summit McGee. £1 each. There we go. For another £1, Sonic Generations on the 360. The guy had a couple of games. He looked at like he'd, you know, he's a bit rough around the edges, let's say. And I asked him, I said, "Oh, you got any games?" He pulled out like his Call of Duties and that, no manuals, and I was like, "No, I'm not interested in that." And some driving one, wasn't interested in that. He goes, "Oh, I've got this one as well, it's for my daughters," and it was this, and I thought, "Yeah, I'm having that for £1." So that was £1. So that's all right. I think I've got that in the PS3 as well. Right, for £3, this is trade fodder. CX trade fodder. Wii Sports and Peppa Pig. Daughter's got this. It's all complete. So that is, unless someone else wants them, but that's CX fodder for sure. £1 on Sonic Gems Collection because I couldn't remember if I got it or not. I get confused between PS2 and GameCube in spanking condition anyway. So I thought, well, Sonic Gems. Someone's always going to want Sonic. There's a chap there, the usual, what I call the bin man. He has buckets and bins of old shit, and it's always worth a dig. So I've seen this one game on the top. I asked him if he's got any more games. He goes, "Oh, I don't know. There's loads. It was literally like fucking spread out everywhere." So I went digging. I found one more. So he did me a deal. 150, I think, for these two. I got them both, but I thought for 150, if they're alright for trade fodder or, you know, gifting away or whatever, or even just for the cases. So we've got Rocky on the Cube, all complete, all in there. And we've got, when I seen this, I thought there might be more, you know, especially with the Cube, I thought there might be more. Nah. Oh, FIFA 97 on the Saturn. Actually, the box is in really good condition. Yeah, disc needs a bit of a clean, a bit of a wipe over, that's about it. A bit dusty, but yeah, I thought, I can't close the fucking thing. But yeah, for like 75p each. But yeah, I'll have them. Right, last couple of bits. No, I said that because it is the last couple of bundles, but the story behind them is probably going to take a lot longer to explain than fucking showing you. But that's what you enjoy. That's what you're here for. Fucking scrap, man. You bastard. There's a young girl selling these. I've stopped all of this, but I saw these and I thought, I know who might be interested in these. I got them for 50p each, I think it's £1, I think it was. She had a couple of us, but they were like the budget. Is it Kicks? Can't remember what the budget label was on the seat. Anyway, the Commodore games. I can't remember what the budget label was on them. I think it was Kick started on there actually when I was to the Amiga. So Craig, if you're interested in these minks, I've got Super Bowl on the Commodore 64, and this one I think was about her, personally, because it's got fucking everything. Actually, I didn't know this. I have not even looked at this yet, and it's got. I'm just having a quick look now. Wow. Okay. Okay. You might owe me this on this one, pal. I've got Dragon's Lair on the Commodore 64. It's got a weird, funky blue cassette thing. And you know what? For once, it's like the label, the insert's got a kink in it, so the spine's not lining up correctly, and I hate that. That's it. There we go. Yeah, there we go. It's lined up properly now. But what it's come with, which I'm guessing might be a bit rare, is this like poster type instruction manual. So there you go. But now, yeah, I've got rid of all my 8-bit. That was obviously the funds that so went to Blackpool and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, she had there's a couple of other games, but I thought of them two, especially the sort of bigger boxed ones, not the cassette type ones. They tend to be a bit more, I don't know, unusual and sought after. So if they're any good to you, mate, let me know. Obviously, if Dragon's Lair's worth 100 quid, then we'll have to talk. Right. I don't know which way to do this now. I'll show you these first. These could turn out to be probably one of the best buys I've had in a while. It could be I could have got completely fucking stung, right? And these were, I must have missed them the first time around, because I say I was just literally scanning the first sort of section that I thought had been sort of bled dry, if you like. So this is not towards the end, but one of my second sort of scoots round, and I don't know why people hadn't looked at them. I don't know, maybe it was a price initially. So the chap there, youngest chap, I looked down and I thought, okay, now they look, to be fair, when you look at them, they do look a little bit cheap and nasty. I've never seen one of these before. Well, there's two, but I haven't seen one of them. So I was like, oh, I'm not there. And he went, oh yeah, they're for the dirt. I was like, oh, okay. And the story behind it was, well, I'll show you what they are anyway first. So I've got two Xbox One controllers. Right. Not day one releases or anything like that. So I don't know. I mean, I'll tell you the story that he told me about these. I said, oh, he goes, oh, they're for Xbox One. They're not 360. I said, oh, all right. And I looked round. No, I did the old. Like, he goes, yeah, I ain't got the console. I said, oh, how come you still got these then? He was like, oh, a bit of a story. Like, me and the missus had an argument. These were in a drawer. She sold my Xbox One, and obviously I was left with these. I said, all right. So what are you asking? What are you looking for them? Because well, I want 10 quid each. I was like, fucking hell. I was like, well, did they work? No, as you do. Oh yeah. I was looking at the battery cover. Nice kind of stuff. The wireless ones. Look. And I was like, chatting with him, like, I said, well, I don't know. I said, he goes, oh yeah. I said, well, look, lied. I said, oh, my brother-in-law's got one. Well, he probably will have one by it sooner or later. And so I'm just having a look at it, because I've not long got. Oh, that one doesn't click as much. Supposed to still works. Anyway, so cut long story short, I basically said, look, will you do a tenner on both? Tenner for the pair. I said, oh, 12 quid. He goes, you'll be all right with that. You'll do. I said, look, I'm just going to give them to my brother-in-law. I said, I ain't, you know, got no. I said, I don't even know if they work, to be fair. And I said, look, 10 quid. I did the usual. Got 10 quid out. That was it. Sealed the deal. So for a tenner, I got a pair of Xbox One controllers, but I don't know. I mean, what's the chance of having two controllers that don't work? I mean, I don't know. It could be possible. The thing ain't been out that long. Surely the controllers don't break that easy. They don't look like they've been bashed about, really. Not you know, there's no like massive dents or anything on them. So I don't know. The problem is I've got no way of testing it. Can I plug these in? Because I noticed there's a USB at the top. Can I plug these into the PC? I wonder if I can plug them to the PC and try them that way. But they could work out. I mean, these go on the old Flea of the Bay for about 30 quid a pop. So, you know, they could be just be again. It would just be funds reinvested. I'm not. If I get any next gen, it will be a PS4. It won't be an Xbox One anyway. Right. I'm going to have to do this in the right order. I went to a store. There's a chap there, with a big van, with his lad. And I just asked him, like I normally do, got any old games? And they were like, oh yeah, we've got a Nintendo. And I thought, fucking hell, Nintendo. Yeah, GameCube. I thought, oh, okay, not, you know, I was hoping a bit more retro, but yeah, I'll take a GameCube. Because with loads of games, the whole package, I was like, oh, you piqued my interest. Same thing again, because in the back of the van I said, look, do me a favour. I said, just keep it, if you find it, keep it in the van, and I'll be back like 10 minutes time. So don't sell it to anybody else, please. Can you do that for me? He's like, yeah, not a problem. He's true to his word, right? So, because I was talking to him for this, you know, obviously like reassuring that, well, I wanted the reassurance that he wouldn't flog the fucking thing. He was like, yeah, fine. Walked up. Gotta make some space here. Walked up the aisle, and there was. Remember, I told you about the fucking big oaf under the giant guy. He's got his little sidekick that mills about with him. He walked past me, and he had a Commodore Amiga Cartoon Classics. And on top of that, he had an American Super Nintendo boxed. It wasn't the long box variety, it was like the short control set variety. I was like, oh, you fucking bastard. That's the one thing that I missed out on. Right? I was like, you bastard. So I walk up the row, I look down and I see this item here. I'm going to have to get it all out now. It's a bit of a bulky item. So there's a bit of a story behind the whole sort of thing, so that's always is with me. Nothing's ever normal. Anyone at Blackpool will tell you that. Fucking hell, I can't even go to Blackpool and have a normal, you know, non-event fucking time. Something always has to happen. It's just what happens to me. Right, I look down. Oh, fucking hell, and I see this. Now, I'm not a noob, but I'm not an expert. But I looked at this and I thought, I'm pretty sure there's some money in that. You know, granted, you know, it's probably not the best way to do it, but when I seen this, this is where I knew that fucking ball bag had got the stuff from. So it's an old couple, oldish couple. I looked down it and I said, have you just sold a couple of units of like things? He said, yeah, to a chap. I said, oh yeah. So I said, the guy's got his stall, because he has got a stall, and they were on the stall. They were like, what? I said, oh yeah, the chap just walked past with a ponytail, like a ferret. And they were like, yeah, they laughed. I said, yeah. I said, yeah, he's got a stall down there. And they weren't happy, to be fair. They're a bit naive. And I said to him about this. So, what are you looking for that? He said, well, we're looking for 15 quid. I thought, actually, that's not bad. I said, oh, we got this. I go, have you got any other older stuff? Because obviously I knew that they had the American SNES. Yeah, we've got this. And then when they pulled this other item out, so there was a game with that, and we found the game. Box is battered. I might have to have a word with Daz, because I think it might be recoverable. And, you know, it's just been bent out of shape. It's not completely destroyed. So I've got this, and these sort of 3 items, if you like, for 15 quid. So the item in question, any Amiga head will know what this is. Any Miggy head. There's a lot of shit in here, and I think some of it doesn't. There's a lot of manuals, shit ton of the manuals. Yeah, so he's missing his he's missing his manual, wanker. That's alright. I'm just making sure because I've got to try and lift this fucking thing up. That's what's in that one there. And that one. Right. Sorry guys. Right. Okay, quite good. Right, I'll see what's happened here. Right. So what I got for 15 quid initially is this bad boy. Let's see if I can lift it up a bit. Which is an Amiga 500 Series 2 hard drive. Okay. All boxed. All the manuals, everything else is there. So, I was modding, I was putting drives into the 1200 and that. So I knew, looking at hard drives, because obviously the 500, this is the only way I can get a hard drive into it. It's got all, like I say, it's got all the fucking shit in there. But it's got the power supply, and the fucking hard drive's huge. It's a humongous unit. It's a little bit yellowed, admittedly, but I don't, it's just, that's what happens to Amigas as well. I don't, yeah, you can see where it's been connected, look. Right, so that's, what's interesting, this must have been connected to the Cartoon Classics pack that the knobhead bought. And what you've got is the little the trapdoor from the side of the Amiga. So he's missing that wanker. There's a load of hookups, cables, yada yada yada, etc etc. Again, it's not bought to be kept. I'd make no bones about that. I'm not stupid enough to leave it there, especially when I got missed out by literally fucking minutes talking to the guy about the GameCube. And interesting enough, there's a load of manuals in it, so I'm guessing inside that Amiga is obviously expansion card. Again, all the manuals are in here. So there we go. They're all a load of discs as well. Load of workbench, demos, fonts, all kinds of shit. Big pile there, and another pile here, which workbench utils, cross DOS, public domain discs, Deluxe Paint. Oh, I've got that GVP, so I've got the hard disk installation disc as well. So yeah, pretty comprehensive, to be fair. I mean, as a bundle, the sort of Amiga and that would have been, and do you know what? When he said it to me, he goes, I sold the Amiga and the boxed American SNES, 15 quid. His wife was going fucking nuts. So, he did that and said to her about any of the stuff. And she pulled out, to be fair to the old bird, she knew what, they kind of knew what they had a little bit. She went, oh, well, I've got this, I've got this. And I've had to glue the box. So it's you know, it's a little, it's seen better days, but it's a box. Griffo, Paul's going to send me one of these. I do appreciate the offer, Paul, but these things happen, and I've managed to grab myself one for a pittance, which is boxed. It's a wild card. So obviously this was hooked up into, so like I say, the fucking twat that's bought the stuff doesn't really know what he's bought, and I'll tell you a story about that in a minute, because he would have asked, but you know, he just seen the Super Nintendo, seen the Amiga and fucked off. That hard drive is worth more than the Amiga. I had a quick look on eBay, £100, last one of them sold for. The only one. Anyway, here is the wild card. It's a novel idea. It's novel item rather. I'm speaking to Paul about it. You know, it's a 4 meg one apparently. 24 meg, 4 meg. NTSC 24 meg. But yeah, I say just to throw it in, it's quite nice. And the other item that I was talking about, oh shit! I say I got a shitload of manuals of that Amiga, look. But it was Super Mario Kart. I've just tried to flatten the box. It's actually not, other than there's a little tear there, but other than that, it's just crumpled. I might have to do Dad's ironing trick. Got the manual. The inserts, again, it's just where it's been crumped, but again, I could swap the inserts a bit of cardboard, but the fucking game's fine. With a dust cover. So for 15 quid, I thought it weren't bad, right? So, I said, I spoke to the couple about this. I wasn't being horrible or anything like that, but I was a bit like, fucking heck, I would have had that. That would have had a nice home here. I bumped into my lizard mate, which, you know, we have a love-hate relationship, I think, I don't know. But anyway, I said to him, I said, oh, did you get off the guy? He went, yeah, yeah. He goes, I saw him walking down for it, and I didn't even think to do this, right? So there's a tip for you. I know, when I thought afterwards, I thought, that's what happens with Rich King Retro. Why don't I do that? He goes, yeah, I seen him walking down for it. So how much do you want for that? He went, 20 quid. So the guy, to be fair, has bought an Amiga and a Super Nintendo for 15, and he sold the SNES for 20, which is still a good deal. But he said it's got all the polys, because it's got an aftermarket controller and power supply, which, not a big deal. But I could have had that for 20 quid. So then I was doubly pissed off, right? But when I seen the guy who had the... so actually, yes, I spoke to the lizard guy, and I walked past him, so I'll see you later, mate. And at the store behind him, this is the best one, the one was just putting these out, and I thought, yay! A couple of Wii games, I've got them all. Again, they'll just be trade fodder. To be fair, I got these for £2.50 each, because the discs are scratched. I don't know if they work or not. That was why I got them a little bit cheaper. So we've got Mario Kart Wii. No instructions. Mario Galaxy 2, which is complete. New Super Mario Bros. Wii, which is missing the manual. And Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, which is missing the manual. Like I say, these would just be CEX fodder, to be honest. The discs are a little bit... I haven't tested any, but I've not tested fucking anything here, so... There we go. But I thought that was quite funny, because he was just talking to him and looked behind him and I just seen him putting these out. Right, see you later then, mate. So, the reason why I told you about the GameCube thing, because obviously that must have stalled me, because when I went to the guy at the Amiga, it was literally minutes. Anyway, so went back to the GameCube guy, and true to his word, he kept it. So I've got a very nice box, all complete. Indigo cube, it's still sealed at one side. Really, you know, other than a little dink there, in excellent condition. He's pulling these games out, and I thought, fuck it, and there's hardly anything after. He's got an aftermarket controller, proper purple controller. It's got to go in there actually. That was in there. Agent Under Fire. Nice boxed 4 meg memory, official memory, and then a slew of games. And he's pulled these out in 2 lots, and I just thought there's got to be something fucking good, and there's nothing outstanding at all. A few of them I'd bought before, funnily enough. I'll just show you them like this, because there's no point fucking reeling them all off. A couple there. I mean, Aggressive Inline, I've only got that NTSC, so that would be nice. So I can just switch it out. A few of these obviously been in the sun a little bit too long, but so Oh yeah, and I got this as well. I got a Wii classic controller for £2. Forgot to say that. That's quite a nice addition. And these buggers for £1, 50p each. Both official. I don't think I've got Donkey Kong. Diddy I'm sure I've got. So yeah, that, as they say in your business, is shallot. I'm done. I'm fucking roasting. I think I did alright today. I'm still a bit aggrieved about the Super Nintendo, but I suppose technically I could sell that Amiga thing and buy fucking 2 boxes of, you know, Super Nintendos. That's it, guys. I will be doing something for the 1,000 subs because I've got to, because it's too much of a milestone, it's too much of a landmark not to. Like I said, I'm thinking of doing a competition, maybe giving away a few, or doing a draw. Keep it dead simple. Just do a draw. There's 3 items, and first place and second place maybe can just pick out of the top. You know, the top 2 can pick out of a group of items. That's it. That kind of thing. Nothing, like I say, nothing mad. I don't no fucking video response or any shit like that. Just thumb it up, like the video, and just do a draw. All right. Take it easy. I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.